Flowers.
Hearts.
Cupid.
Chocolate. February break.
Happy Valentine's Day, Newton North. I'm Andrew Hirshberg.
And I'm Sean O'Neill. Welcome to this edition of the NN Update.
For those of you still in need of a special bouquet for a loved one, the place to go is Ken's Flower Cafe, which is celebrating its 45th year in operation. Jonathan Hacsi went to dig up more on this story.
Ken's Flower Cafe is a family-owned and operated shop on the corner of Commonwealth Avenue. It's been around for over 40 years, and its owner, Ken, loves what he does. But that wasn't always his only motivation.
My goals were to make money, and then it became expanding the business.
Ken used to have 2 other locations in Burlington and Natick, and he wanted to open as many shops as he could. But over time, he realized that having that many shops was just too much work for him.
My wife, Andrea, she ran that store for 26 years, and we put our heart and soul in that business. I had,
Thank you so much.
Gone to all 3 stores. And it was 4 a.m. and I was driving home, and I fell asleep at the wheel, less than a mile from here, and hit a tree.
After the accident, he closed the Burlington location and then the Natick shop a couple of years ago.
That made me reconsider what I was doing.
This may seem like a bitter end to his once grand aspirations, but that's not the case for Ken.
And then it became making people happy. I've been doing something that drives me, it motivates me to get up in the morning and go sell flowers.
This positive attitude towards his job has enabled him to become a staple of the Newton community, and he has formed connections with many of his customers.
One girl, we did her wedding flowers a few years ago, and she used to come here and buy flowers for her mom. Then we ended up doing her prom flowers at Newton North High School. Then, when she booked her wedding, she said we were the first one she called to make sure that we could do her wedding. And now we're doing her first child's baby shower. For 30 years, she's been, by some portion or another, buying flowers from us.
This customer dedication and loyalty doesn't come from spreading yourself thin. It comes from putting your all into one goal. That's Ken's secret.
Just do something that you really like.
For NNTV, this is Jonathan Hacsi.
Thanks, Jonathan. I hope someone gets me flowers. Sean?
For those who are allergic to flowers, another legendary fixture of our community offers a different variety of gifts. Antoine's Pastry Shop.
Forrest BIssanti brings us this tasty story of a business that's been serving up delicious treats for generations.
Antoine's Pastry Shop, a no-name favorite, has been serving the community for over half a century. Ever since they opened, they have been dedicated to bringing smiles to every customer's face with their favorite pastries.
So we're, second generation, and we have third generation here too. So I think that's the best, having your own business. And the customers, we love our customers. We've had them for years.
68 years in business, to be exact. Frances, whose father has taught her all she needs to know about running a business, has been working at Antoine's for years, following in her father's footsteps.
I think that we're a lot like North End bakeries, Italian and French. And I think what sets us apart is that we're smaller than some of the big chains and stuff. And people like all our stuff is fresh. We've been doing it for 60 years.
Her love for her pastries and her customers keeps the community coming back. After her father taught her the ins and outs of running Antoine's Pastry Shop, it has been up to Frances to pass these teachings and her passion for making pastries to the next generation. Frances's son, Eric, has been a part of Antoine since he was born and has been working on and off through high school and recently starting full-time. His hard work, passion for his job, and the free food isn't the only thing that keeps him coming into work every morning.
It depends on the day. Oh no, it's my mother. My mother's a favorite part, work with the family. I'm being honest here. Yeah, they make me sweep up all the time. Put me to work, child labor. But no, it's all good, There's some good moments with the family,
For 60 years, this family has been a cornerstone of the community, sharing their love for each other and their delicious pastries. This Valentine's Day, make sure to stop in to grab your heart-shaped cakes and cookies for the people you love. For NNTV, this is Forrest BIssanti.
Those pastries look awesome. I bet those heart-shaped cookies are good any time of year.
Speaking of treats, one treat that Newton North receives weekly are emails from Miss Winston. Major One reporter Alexia Rindisbacher set out to see how students feel about these frequent and useful emails.
Every week, the weekly Winston updates are sent out to the students. We wanted to find out how the students really feel about these updates, so we headed out around the building to find out. How do you feel about Amy Winston's email updates?
I think they're quite frequent, but helpful.
I feel like she means well, but they're redundant.
They do kind of like fill up my emails a lot, so it can be bothersome, but it's also very helpful.
I remember that one that she sent that was just like a bunch of letters and numbers. I thought that was funny.
The ones I do read tend to be pretty helpful. I feel like there are a bit too many, though.
Before the pandemic, information used to be sent out multiple times a week in an unscheduled manner. But as information became more frequent during lockdown, unscheduled emails became weekly updates. To find out exactly what goes into these updates, we spoke to Amy Winston herself about the process behind these emails.
To me, the most important thing is for students and families to know about any schedule changes or things that they need to know about on the schedule in the week ahead. I usually do them on Sunday mornings, and it usually takes me a couple hours to do the 2 updates that I have to do to kind of clean them up and get them out.
Maybe like
less emails, maybe.
There's too many of them.
I always find it funny when students tell me that I send too many emails, since I send 1 a week, which to me is not a lot compared to the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of emails that I get every day. So I always find that amusing that students think that 1 a week is a lot. I also find it amusing that a lot of students don't think I'm a real person. I get a lot of reactions around the building like, wait, you're Miss Winston? Like, I'm this like person that's in a computer and I don't really get out and about. And in reality, I do. I'm at sporting events and theater events and around the building.
Do you feel like anything could be improved about them?
Maybe like the layout. I know it's just kind of like a bunch of words thrown in an email. Maybe something more interactive, like a separate website where all the information's stored, or like the library where they have the little like laid out thing. It's a bit more fun.
Maybe just send them to my parents, not me.
At times I do feel like some of the information is lacking. Like sometimes they'll have the right amount of information, sometimes they won't.
I guess like if there's a section of the Newton North website that we could like find that same information, I guess that would be enough.
Well, Newton North, I definitely learned more about these updates, and I hope you did too. For NNTV, this is Alexia Rindisbacher signing off.
Oh, that's who she is.
Thank you, Miss Winston, for keeping us all informed. A favorite lunch spot in Newtonville, Los Amigos, is in the process of moving from its current location to one formerly occupied by Rock's Diner. Reporter Aidan Vahey brings us a behind-the-scenes look at this undertaking.
Los Amigos has been a Newtonville favorite for almost a decade, with their wide variety of delicious burritos, all wrapped with fresh ingredients from local suppliers. But with such high demand, owner Dan Ustea faces the challenge of having a small location. So after the Rock's Diner closed in July, he made the bold decision to move across the street into their larger space.
We've had a lot of demand and a lot of, requests for a bigger space, bigger seating, so people can come and, hang out. And we also needed a bigger kitchen space for some catering orders. So once the space opened, I figured it was the easiest and best option.
Yeah. With this new larger location, there's lots to look forward to with an assembly line, indoor seating, a great view, and some fun wallpaper.
We're hoping for more people to, come in and order their food here, sit down, enjoy it here instead of taking it, to go, ordering online. I know with the pandemic it's a little hard, but hoping to go back to normal, and good old days where people can sit down and eat a meal at a restaurant.
As with many restaurants, the pandemic has affected the taqueria, not only with the restriction of indoor seating, but also in the supply chain.
Right now it's so hard because everything is, either back ordered or they don't have anything or supply chain issues, so we're like bouncing from supplier to supplier. Every day is a struggle.
But let's hope that's not the case for the new occupant of the old location.
So that's gonna turn into I think a fried chicken place. Yeah. So Hawaiian food, fried chicken, I believe that's their thing. Yeah.
Nice. But the key to keeping these great restaurants near us is, as Dan says,
eat local, support local.
Definitely.
That's it, yeah.
From the new Los Amigos, this is Aidan Vahey for NNTV.
Be sure to check out the new location as soon as it opens in a few weeks.
A recent internet trend has been trading up from a paperclip to substantially more valuable items, like cars and homes. Our very own Alex Katz decided to try this trend out himself to see what Newton North students had to offer, in a trade-up with the end goal, a Valentine's gift for Principal Turner.
Hello Hello, Newton North. My name is Alex Katz, and today we're going to do something you may have heard of, which is paperclip trading. Basically, we start off with a paperclip and go up until we can get something very special. In this instance, we're going to try it at Newton North. We're going to get a gift for Dr. Turner for Valentine's Day. So, let's get started. Est-ce que je peux emprunter un trombone? I'll give you a paperclip, and you can give me anything in return. Oh, thank you so much.
Do you want my EpiPen?
That's definitely higher value, but I feel like it'd be my fault if you died. Here. Woo! Here's our planner.
I don't have anything, I'm so sorry.
Is the tie? Here you go. Thank you, whatever your name is, Dad. Woo! So here you go. Yep, because this is like good chocolate. I feel like we need something to put all this stuff in, like a bag or like a box or something. Maybe like carpentry or something can make one for us. And I'll give you all of these things.
Sure, yeah.
Trading has been going great, but let's see if we can get some donations. Will you make me a gift?
For who?
Dr. Turner.
Sure. No pressure, Clara.
Oh, is there any way you could like bake or cook or something for him that I can give to him?
Sure.
What are you thinking? Or is it a surprise?
It's a surprise.
Look at this, wow. This is wonderful, thank you so much. And then asked Art to see if they could decorate the box given to us by Carpentry. Thank you. Wow. You made this?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Elizabeth over there.
Thank you. Our last stop was getting some paper for a card for everyone who helped to sign. Then we assembled the gift. We are going to give all this stuff to him now. I'm very excited. I hope he likes it, so let's see. So, Dr. Turner.
You want me here?
Yes.
You don't want me walking away?
So, I asked the Newton North community
Yeah.
to gather different things, and I started with the paperclip, and I've traded up to all these things for you for Valentine's Day.
What do you mean?
Happy Valentine's Day.
That was so thoughtful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This means so much.
This was definitely a huge success. I really think I'm on his good side now. Thank you to everyone who helped donate and trade with me, and a little kindness goes a long way. I hope everyone has a very happy and healthy Valentine's Day. For NNTV, this is Alex Katz, signing off.
Great job, Alex. If anyone wants to trade me a cake for a paperclip, I will gladly oblige.
That's all for today's episode. If you have a story you would like us to feature, DM us on Instagram at Newton North TV.
Thank you for joining us. From everyone at Newton North TV, happy Valentine's Day.